I used to think marriage was about building dreams together, not standing in each other's way. My name is Ethan. I'm 34, married to Rachel for 6 years. We met in college, fell fast, and promised that no matter what life threw at us, we'd face it together. Back then, it sounded perfect, the kind of love story you tell your kids someday. Now, I can't even look at her without feeling like a stranger lives in my house. A few months ago, I was offered a major promotion, 10 years of work, finally paying off. The catch? It meant moving from our small Ohio town to Boston. Bigger salary, better benefits, the career I'd dreamed of. When I told Rachel, I expected excitement or at least a discussion. Instead, she just stared. "I'm not moving," she said. "Wait, what? You haven't even heard the details." "I don't need to. My life is here, my friends, my job, my family. I'm not throwing that away for your career." Her words hit harder than I expected. "Your career?" I tried reasoning, telling her we could visit, that Boston wasn't far, that we could finally get our dream house. She didn't budge. "I like our life as it is. If you want to go, go. But I'm staying." I laughed at first, thinking it was a bluff. It wasn't. Our home grew cold. Dinners became silent, nights turned into distant nods. Living with someone who resented your very presence was unbearable. The final blow came when I overheard her talking to her best friend. "Ethan's obsessed with that promotion. He acts like he's some kind of big shot. Honestly, I think he's scared of being ordinary." Scared of being ordinary. That line cut deeper than anything said to my face. I wasn't afraid of ordinary, I was afraid of being trapped, watching my dreams die to keep someone comfortable. The next morning, I confronted her. "Is that really how you see me? Ethan, don't start." "No. I need to know. You think I'm selfish for wanting to move forward? You're not thinking about us. You're thinking about yourself," she snapped. Everything I did was for us, all the late nights, all the sacrifices. But she'd already decided what story she wanted. A few days later, she said it. "If you leave, don't expect me to wait for you." Something inside me broke. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I just said, "Okay." She looked shocked. "That's it? You're just giving up?" I smiled faintly. "No. I'm finally choosing myself." That night, I packed one suitcase. No dramatics. No yelling. I left the house, the furniture, everything, but took my documents, my clothes, my peace. Her soft sobs echoed behind me, but I didn't turn back. Boston was colder than expected. Not just the weather, the silence. Early mornings, reaching for someone who wasn't there. Pouring 2 cups of coffee out of habit. But work gave me purpose. Long hours, high pressure, but for once, my effort mattered. My ideas were valued. I wasn't shrinking for anyone. Loneliness lingered. Then one Friday, I got a text. "Rachel." 5 words, "Hope you're doing well." Harder than any argument. I didn't reply. 2 days later, another. "I saw your LinkedIn post about the promotion. You look happy." Compliment. Confession. I didn't know. Weeks passed. Messages became frequent. Casual questions, photos of our old dog, Milo. And then, she said what I expected, "I miss you." I think I made a mistake. A year ago, I would have rushed back. This time, I stared at the message. I thought about her words, her fear, and how easily she dismissed my dreams. I finally replied, "I miss what we used to be. But that version of us doesn't exist anymore." She called immediately. I didn't pick up. Days of messages followed, long, pleading notes. And then, I turned down a job offer today. I realized I became what you accused me of, scared to move, scared to grow. You were right, Ethan. I just didn't want to admit it. For a moment, I almost cried. Not for her, but for understanding. She wasn't cruel, just afraid. Afraid of losing comfort, identity, home. Fear can't build a marriage. It only cages it. Months later, I moved again. By choice this time. A new city, a better apartment, a version of myself I liked. Friends, new experiences, Casual dating, not to fill a void, but to start fresh. One night, after dinner with colleagues, my phone buzzed. A photo from Rachel, our old house, sold, empty. Caption, finally ready to move. I didn't reply. I smiled faintly, slipped my phone in my pocket, and walked through the city lights. For the first time, I wasn't running away. I was walking toward who I was meant to become. Sometimes, choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's survival.
And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps support the channel. Leave a comment below with the kind of story you'd like to hear next. Your ideas motivate me to create more amazing stories just for you.